half of the supplements at InfoWarsStore.com. Now, there is a lot of news that we need to get into, including the U.S. strikes in Syria have begun, and Russia has vowed retaliation. Now, this is when you talk about the geopolitics and whatever the oil wars, whatever you want to call it, illegal wars, false wars, wars that will lead to bigger wars. This is it right now. Syria is the powder keg, and it's been the powder keg. You see, on September 11, 2001, when the government and the news told us that Osama bin Laden and radical Islamic terrorists took down the Twin Towers, there was a plan in place to invade the Middle East and to bring the Jewish central banks to the Middle East. Syria is one of the last dominoes to fall. They got Iraq, they got Afghanistan, they got the other pieces moving into place that they didn't have to invade. They got Libya, and some of the other dominoes fell into place, so they didn't have to invade. Egypt is an example. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's General Wesley Clark, before they banned that on YouTube. It's got millions of views. 7 countries in 5 years. That was the plan you saw. Syria is the last domino to fall. Russia's not going to allow it. Trump wasn't going to fall for it, but it looks like they're going to pigeonhole him in to going into war in Syria with war hawks like Nikki Haley behind it and warmongers like John Bolton, who we think was the man behind the New York Times op-ed piece praising John McCain. And why would they want InfoWars to be banned off the internet when they go into Syria and lie about what's going on with Syria? See, the American people in general are sick of wars. They're sick of foreign interventions. They know InfoWars is the only big news network out there that's going to cover it. Fox News will be just fine with a war in Syria, at least 90% of the hosts. InfoWars won't be, so they have to erase us off the internet to let everyone go along with more war.